more, nothing less. Hashtag smack off. An audience participation program. Now, that does not mean you're going to get on the air, but you can get online and you can tweet your reactions to anything and everything. Some of those tweets might get on the air. Just make sure you hashtag everything smack off. No Roman numerals, no 25. Just hashtag smack off. All right, next thing. The smack off is invitation only. If you do not have an invitation, do not call today. You will not get on the air. If you do have an invitation, and this is critical, you want to call early. Do not wait. The last 2 hours fill up quickly. And if you are not a previous winner or a perennial top fiver, you run the risk of not getting on at all. I cannot stress this enough. Call early. Call early. Because every single year, good callers do not get on the air. That's how tough this particular show is. One more thing. Calling and saying that you've got some famous person on your call does not increase the likelihood of you getting on the air. I've had a few of those already. It does not enhance your chances. Now, in terms of the rules for the smack off, there are no rules. The rules are there are no rules, except for one thing. No storming the studio. No callers will be allowed to enter the studio or the premises during the smack off. Not only that, but a studio storming is going to result in an automatic disqualification. Something else. I've been stressing this in the lead up to the smack off. You can get run. You absolutely can get run. In fact, I can almost guarantee somebody is going to get run today. The hammer's going to drop. It's happened in the past. Now, if you're wondering, what gets you run? Number one, a bad phone line. It does not matter how great your words are. It does not matter how great your call is. If your connection is not good, your call is not good, you're going to get run. Something else that's going to get you run. If you go over the line, I've said it before, I'm going to say it again right now. You can approach the line. You can look at the line, but you cannot go over the line. Just because it's all calls today does not mean there are no standards today. Something else that will get you run. Going too long. Do not run long. If you go long, you run the risk of getting run. If you think you have, say, a 6-minute call, you better be able to carry it. You better have 8 minutes of content in those 6 minutes, because if you have 3 minutes of content in a 6-minute call, you're going to get run. Previous champions have been run for going too long. This is how serious this is. And now, the number one smack off question that I get. I'll answer it right now. What makes a winning call? I can't tell you. Not because I don't know, but because it changes from year to year. So, what makes a winning call? I don't know, but I'll know it when I hear it. Something else. Dave Whalen in the house. Something else. I make the final decision. I make this call. All decisions are final. 25 years of smack have been building to this. 25 years have been moving to this. And remember, you want to hashtag everything smack off. Really quickly before I go to the first call, some reaction on Twitter. J-Ray, 1999 tweets. The last time I cracked open a pop this early, I was in Brazil enjoying some rare time off. Today's hype is real. 25 years in the making. History is here for the taking. Good luck to everybody going in. Hashtag can't wait. Hashtag smack off. Dan Cam tweets. I got chills. Hashtag smack off. Really quickly, we always bump Bob O'Reilly in. It's never hit me the way it hit me today. I don't know why. Maybe it's number 25. Maybe it's the silver anniversary. I'm telling you, I got chills when Alvin fired that up. Franco Juan. Jim, I dropped my son at summer school half an hour early so I would not miss the smack off. Ben MD tweets, Mona, 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 Mona. Encarado tweets, ready for the D-Alien, DA on CBS, to invade the jungle for the hashtag smack off. Buckle up, Jim Rome, for some hashtag zap zap in the jungle. Speak of the devil, my man is here. He's going to get us started. It's invite only. DA has been invited. This guy got pulled into a dogfight when Matt in LA took a random run at him out of nowhere. Since then, he has gotten the better of it, and he has promised that beef ends right here, right now. Now, DA is a coworker. DA is a teammate. But none of that matters today, because today he is alone as a first-time Smack-Off caller on his 40th birthday, no less. From the show that airs before mine, here is Damon Amendolara. Let's go to it. DA, brother, what's going on? How are you?
Brother, I'm doing great, man. I find it somewhat hysterical Matt, or anyone, comes after me for my oversized chiclets. So now it's a slam to have all of your straight white teeth. Ha ha, look at this loser with his bright white smile. Yeah, Matt, that really kills me inside. But this makes sense for Matt, you see, because with his meth addiction, lack of dental coverage, and since he uses remnants from a discarded wig for floss, his teeth are turning brown and falling out. So I look really weird to him. I have more vowels in my last name than Matt has incisors in his entire family. Matt, have you ever seen my show? There's a cartoon behind me of my huge teeth. I'm proud of it. Like Cher's nose, like Strahan's gap, like the Cablet Asians 23andMe report. It's my signature. And yes, I'm now going to chew Matt up with these monsters and spit out his bones. Matt, you really want to start doing physical appearance jokes? I mean, I don't. It's low-hanging fruit. But you went there first. So Matt takes being in the jungle to a new level. He looks like he just wandered out of the jungle after 6 years as a POW from the set of Three Amigos. I don't stoop to physical appearance jokes, so I'll avoid mentioning Matt's sunken eyes, the scraggly neck beard, the sloping bald head that gleams in the fluorescent lights at your local pawn shop. I mean, Bert from Sesame Street thinks your eyebrows need trimming, Matt. I notice you're a fan of Jesus on your Twitter page. Well, you're going to need him today. The clones can't agree on anything. I mean, anything. The jungle is like the Rockets' locker room, except for hating Matt. I've never seen so much unity inside the jungle. It's just one more person to bump Matt when I saw a clone yesterday ask Amy Trask on Twitter to enter the Smack-Off. I mean, I love Amy. She's amazing. But clones are begging the nicest, sweetest person ever, Amy Trask, to fight with clones just so we don't have to hear Matt. I'm not doing this for me. I'm not doing this for you, Jim. I'm doing this for America. This is a business trip for me. I didn't start this, but I'm here to end it. See, Matt, you thought you'd have your 15 seconds of fame, take a run at a made man, and you messed up. You entered a game you can't win. This is Tyson versus Burbick because, I've got a few competitive advantages. For one, I can speak English. I have beyond a second grade reading comprehension. I can piece together a real sentence. My brain doesn't shut down on words with more than one syllable. I once read a book cover to cover that wasn't a car manual. I'm actually entertaining. I've got a sense of humor. This is not a fair fight. Uh-oh! Jim, you've got your all-stars. I'm pouring one out for the Cablet Asian, Leffen Laguna, Brad and Corona, Silk, Guy Frady, the rest of the Smack-Off champs over the last 25 years. Those dudes are special. Matt in LA is none of that. He's a leech. You have the show, the clones have the takes, and Matt is just the sucker fish on the shark that takes advantage of everyone else's hard work and talent without providing anything. He's just eating the leftover minnow entrails floating through the jungle. I'm the assassin the jungle needs, but not the hero it deserves. Matt, you're a charity case. That's why Hawk puts you on hold. Jim actually uses you as a write-off every April. You qualify for our company's green initiative. It's the only reason you keep getting on the air. CBS Sports Radio files you under our Community Endeavors Department. We get tax breaks because of you, Matt. We put a huge picture of Matt's hollow eyes on the wall in the company's shareholder meeting for Earth Day. We're saving the raccoon population. Hey, Matt, Roman's like the Tom Brady of sports talk. He's the GOAT. He's been nominated for the Radio Freaking Hall of Fame, and you keep screwing up his show. This is the most successful show in the history of the industry, and Matt's like the Patriots version of Chad Ochocinco, or maybe like Chad No Ketcho Stinko. Running the wrong routes, dropping passes, and messing everything up. Matt, you're like John Paxson to Rome's MJ. If Paxson missed the shot in the 93 finals, missed every shot he took, put on his jersey backwards, didn't tie his shoelaces, tripped every time down the court, and had an opioid addiction, and had driven the Bulls into the ground over the past 15 years with never-ending restarts and rebuilds. Oh, wait, that last part actually happened. The clones only hear Matt when he gets on the air. I can tell you, behind the scenes, he's always on hold. Always. He's like the stray cat you feed once and then will never leave you alone. I mean, the rest of us have lives, which is why I didn't take his call for the last 2 months on my show. I can't have the stray cat that needs to be neutered wailing in the middle of the night with the mangy coat and broken tail come around my house every day begging for fish bones. Jim, Matt has never held a job that didn't require a name tag. He's radio poison. People would rather hear Skip Bayless debate a caribou over whether meeting season is clutch. Jim, I'm begging you, do anything to fill time instead of going to Matt. Anything. Do another Rex marathon. Bring back the Rat Family. Anything. I'm not even sure how he keeps getting on the air. I think Hawk just keeps putting Matt up to see if you finally snap. I think this is a radio game of chicken. This is like picking the worst kid on the playground every single game just to point and laugh. Matt has become radio car wreck. Hawk just slows down every day to drive by and rubberneck the crash. I almost have to give Matt credit. He's like that raggedy-ass, three-legged dog down at the pier. He's eating his own fur, gnawing through the trash, sleeping in his own vomit. He hasn't bathed in years, but he's there every day. Matt is the cockroach that has survived nuclear winter, but only because Hawk likes carnival freaks. Jim, there's a line in Good Will Hunting where Ben Affleck says to Matt Damon, you know what the best part of my day is? The 10 seconds from when I pull up to the curb to when I get to your door, because I think maybe I'll get up there and I'll knock on the door and you won't be there. No goodbye, no see you later, no nothing. Matt, every day, the best part of my day is I wake up, do my show, tune into the jungle, and I think maybe I won't hear you today, that you'll have found employment. Maybe you'll have a family, run away with the other carnies, maybe a DMV appointment. I mean, literally anything, so that you won't have 3 hours every day to sit on hold every week, every month, ever. But that day never comes. I wake up hoping one day you violate your parole so that you don't have the freedom to call us anymore. I wake up hoping one day you get promoted to janitorial intern at the local Whataburger so that you can finally pay off your tattoo artist. And then you don't have time to call anymore. I wake up praying all those bath salts will make you actually think your phone is trying to kill you like a Big Papi hit. And then you throw it off a bridge that you can't call anymore. So, Jim, before I go, if you would be so kind, I'd like to eulogize the caller formerly known as Matt in LA. Dearly beloved, we have gathered here today to celebrate 25 years of an iconic radio show and to lay rest to Matt in LA. May his atrocious phone calls and his orange jumpsuit live amongst the other failed fry cooks and middle school dropouts in the afterlife. Since he's a man of God, Jim, let us recite Proverbs 18:10. The name of the Lord is a fortified tower. The righteous run to it and are safe. Matt has run to the tower. He is finally safe. Safe from the smack-off destruction, nationally syndicated humiliation, that pesky English language can never haunt him again. To the one clone that has no takes and definitely sucked, may he rest in peace. For now, Matt in LA is dead. One final time on the silver anniversary of the smack. Outro!
DA, as I said, if you want a little extra leeway, you want to call early in the program. You're going to have a lot of trouble getting that kind of leeway later on in the program. All right, we're out and running. Smack Off 25, this Silver Smack Off. DA going in on Matt for a long time. All right, when we come back, Smack Off 25 continues. What is your reaction? Hit that thing up on Twitter right now. Make sure you